everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. I'm so excited to be back with you after my little holiday. So things will go back to normal now, so yay. Hope you guys had a wonderful couple of weeks while I was away and that you didn't miss me. You shouldn't have. Everything was planned, so you shouldn't have missed me whatsoever. But we're back, and to start with, to kick things off after my little holiday, I'm going to jump into the beautiful Thrive range, which I got my hands on a little bit before I left. I'm going to use the Paper Lovers book and the sticker book, trying to use them together, which means I use the pink side, not the green side, because as I discussed with you guys when I did the walkthrough of these ones, for some strange reason they've gone green and gold in the sticker book, but green and silver in the Paper Lovers book, which confuses me a little. But let's get started. We'll flip to this week. And pull it out at least. Oops. Whoopsie whoops. Things are escaping me. And just to make me feel like I've been away from civilization for so long, it's the last week of footy. Why did I not plan this better so that I was away the week we had no football? Because now I'm going to be back for a week and there's going to be football and then it's going to go away. What a sad life I lead. So it is round 23, which means I haven't done my little list, because usually I write them out, but when I wrote them all out at the start of the season, we didn't have round 23 because in AFL it's a floating fixture at in the last round. So I'm going to write those out. I'll speed through it, but I have had a couple of people ask sort of what I've been using to do that. So I'm going to sort of show you a little bit. So to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my envelope. So I'm just going to jump into the Paper Lovers book. I'm just looking for the right piece of paper, and it doesn't really matter which one I use, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know why, just feel like it. So I'm gonna tear and fold. No, wait a minute. Fold and tear. I've still got holiday brain. Oh, I might use that side instead. So I'm just gonna tear this out gently. There we go. Oh, this thing's coming out of this Paper Lovers book. I don't like it. So I'm going to use this side. I just think that brighter pink is a little bit nicer. So I'm just grabbing my template from my drawer. And like I said when I was doing the walkthrough, my biggest annoyance with this is that they haven't used the vertical ones with this. They've used the horizontal ones, which I don't mind them, but I just think you get more use out of these envelopes as opposed to the normal kind of ones, because they're not big enough to put anything in and you can't really keep lists in them. But anyway, so I'm going to trace this out, cut it out, and I will be back in just a sec. So, just when I've gone to do this, I've run out of tape, which thankfully I have spares of. And that's my favourite thing about this particular kind of DotLiner. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this before. But basically, this is the refill. Well, not the refill, but that's the part that comes out. And you just get the refill that looks just like this, which just saves you a little bit of money. You pull this little thingamajiggy. And you put it back in here like this. And you're good to go again. I love it. I love it. I really do. Best glue dots on the market, as far as I'm concerned. Which, well, my opinion matters to me, but that's probably, I'm the only one. I'm just sticking this together. And then what I'm going to do on the front, because I'm going to have it so it sits this way. So I'm going to stick this down so you can sort of get the other side of it. And I'm just going to neaten up the edges because they don't quite look right. Now they do. So that is the little envelope. Like I said, I like these so much better. And then I'm just going to finish it off. No, I'm not. I'm going to wait because I might put the needful details on the front. Same thing, I'm going to hold on to these because I might use them yet. And then how I've been doing the footy thing is really, really easy. So I'll show you how, basically. All I'm doing is grabbing the B5 note paper, B6 note paper. I'm just trying to find here a piece of lined paper that kind of fits with this colour, which none of them will. And I haven't quite got the new, because I've been away, I haven't got around to getting the new Thrive notepads. So when I get them, that'll be fine. No, wrong colour. I'm just going to go with this one. Yeah, it'll do. So all I've been doing, basically, is cutting them in half, which sounds really simple and really boring, but that's all it is. It's just the B5s cut in half and then me writing on them. Now obviously with this one, I've taken that, I'll cover that up when I put it in here. So it's just splits in there like that. I'll cover this up with some other bits, other stickers and things. Oh man, seriously, holiday brain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead really quickly and write all the footy details in, and I'll be back in just a sec. See, when I was doing that, I messed it up, so I kind of fixed it. Well, tried to fix it and just flicked it over to the other side. That's the advantage sometimes of having these. It doesn't matter if you waste half of it, quite honestly. So now that that's all done, let's actually get to the decorating. Sorry that took so long. It was just someone had asked me how I'd been doing them, and rather than sort of ignoring them all season, it's kind of the last chance I had. Like, there is going to be finals, obviously, but they'll get written in one by one, as opposed to the way that I've been doing this. So, the next thing I'm going to do is I was going to run washi tape, and then I thought, no, I'm going to just use paper, and that's not going to work now. So, we'll grab another piece. The upside of these Paper Lovers books is that there is so much pattern paper in here. If I can't find something, I'm sick. Sick. Just flicking through. It is very pretty. I will happily admit that. It is very pretty. It's just pink's not really my thing. Just not really my thing. I'm gonna go with, hold on. We'll go with this bit. Yeah, go with this bit. So just tearing it out. stack. Go. So I'm just going to cut these into strips to go down this side. I am going to use some washi tape. I wasn't going to, but I am going to. I'm just going to cut just a couple of strips. Just going to do it by sight. I'm not going to worry about getting it 100% perfect, but I'm just lining it up basically with the inside of the ruler. Oops. So just cut two really simple strips, nothing too complicated here. Yeah, that's straight. I think. It looks straight, whether or not it is or not, I'll find out in a minute. So I'm just going to run these down the side just with some glue tape, and then I'm going to run some washi tape down the inside. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back in just a sec. So I've just grabbed some washi tape. I'm not quite sure which one I want to use, so I'm kind of going to not give them both a try, but I'm just going to experiment with this one first. So this one came out of, pretty sure it came out of a Kmart washi tape around Christmas time. It's definitely a Christmas one. But as I've been doing lately, I'm going to cut this in half. I don't know why, but super thin washi tape just really appeals to me at the moment. Don't know if this is going to be what I want it to be. We'll soon find out. So I'm just running this just down the side, just up against. Do I like it or do I not like it? Just going to do one just with plain gold, just to see which one I like more. I'm just going to grab this bit off. I think that's the most fun thing sometimes about doing this decoration thing, is you can try different things and see what works. And if you try something and you don't like it, it's just paper. It doesn't, like, it's not irreplaceable. Like I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago, you can tear a piece of paper and still manage to find a way to make it work. So you haven't ruined anything until you actually have ruined it. Hold on. You've never ruined anything until you spent so much time to fix what you messed up that you've actually made it so bad you can't fix it anymore. That is a really long quote from the life of me, but there we go. I love the way washi tape rolls up like that. No, I like the solid. Damn it, I really wanted to like the other one. And it kind of fixes the fact that I don't actually think that was completely straight. But that fixes the problem. So we're going to go with that one instead. So I'm just going to tear this one off gently. The good thing about this particular washi tape is that it doesn't tend to pick up too much. Like it doesn't, it's not one of those super sticky ones that you can't reposition. And because I didn't push it down super hard, it didn't become a problem. So this gold washi tape is from, oh god, where was that one from? Wasn't from Kmart, wasn't from Target. It might have been in that same gold pack from Kmart at Christmas time. Because it definitely isn't the Target one that I was using a couple of weeks ago. Which I did work out did definitely come from Target. Just can't find them anymore, but they are there. So I fixed up the annoying not quite straight part of that as well. So I'm just going to cut these off, punch the holes out, and I'll be back in just a sec. So the next thing we're going to do, if I can get these little sticky dots off my fingers, is kind of work out where we want to put this. I'm going to put it on this side this week, just because I feel like that's where it needs to go. I am going to write the needful details on there as well. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't think there is needful. Let's find out first. So I'm not going to worry about putting needful details on here because there actually is no needful at the moment. It'll be finals, but I don't know yet where those finals will be or what they'll be, so I'm not going to stress too much about that. What I am going to do though is find a way to cover these up a little bit. I'm just trying to find, just having a look in the paper lovers book first for a sticker of some description. And I can't find one that I want, so we'll jump into the sticker book. I really love these little spotty hearts. Gonna cover that up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of this washi, just to tie this all together. Just gonna cut it in half. I'm just gonna do this one freehand. It's not that much of it, and so it doesn't really matter. The only thing doing washi tape freehand is it's sometimes a little tricky. I'm just grabbing this bit and I'm gonna just cover the dots, which it does 99.9% of it, so that's good. And then I'm going to grab one of these hearts. No, I'm not. I'm going to put that back. Ha! Can't even tell it came out. Grab this one that says Find Wonder. I'm going to stick it right there. And I'm actually going to leave that circle, which means I'm just going to grab a little bit of this mistake paper I had before and just stick that down, which stops the sticky bit obviously becoming a problem. And I'm just going to cut out around that circle as best I can without ruining it. Just sometimes it's nice to have things that aren't square, that kind of live outside the page and all the, you guys know what I mean. And then that will sit just there. And then I am going to use that sticker, because we'll put the sticker just there. There we go. So that can go there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and write in all the boring things that I have to write in here that you guys don't need to see, like my netball details and my physio details and that stuff. So I'm going to go do that and I'll be back in just a sec. like once I've put all of the details in that I need to put in, I just also grabbed a little sticker and put that down the bottom here just because it's my cousin's birthday and I will forget if I don't put something there, pardon me, because it kind of interrupts with the, not interrupts, that's not the right word. Georgia, if you watch that, I'm really sorry. That's not what I meant. It does not interrupt the footy, it's just the same day, and because the birthday things at the bottom, they kind of just squish into each other, so I apologise. You are not interrupting anything. So I'm just going to punch the holes in this and then have another look at it and see what it's still missing. It's still missing something, but I don't know what yet. Sometimes you just need to see everything in its place before you work out what's missing. So as I've said to you guys before, I'm punching this with the list in here so that it sits in the right spot. That's not straight. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. I feel like I need something over here. Just going to jump in the Paper Lovers book. Can't wait to use the green side of this. Let me know if you want me to do the green side next week, or if you want to see me do something not Kikki.k related yet. I'm gonna grab this one that just says "Be Here Now." I have a funny feeling that after being on my holiday, it's going to take me a bit to get back into the normality of the world. So that's just kind of a reminder to come back to where I am at the moment and enjoy being where I am, because you can't always be on holiday. It just needs one more thing, so I'm just grabbing, this is the Be Brave sticker book. I'm just grabbing a couple of the white butterflies out of here. I don't know why I feel like this needs a butterfly and maybe a bird. Does it need a bird? Yes, it needs a bird. So I'm just grabbing, and because these are gold, which obviously match the gold here and here just about perfectly, it's just going to bring in some more, not that you need more gold, but I just feel like it needs something else. Okay, I'm going to do something else a bit tricky in a sec, but put that one there, put that one there, and then just again with that bit of scrap, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cut around it. So I'm going to do that really quickly and I'll be back in just a sec. Why I just felt like it needed something else there, and I like that circle kind of sitting off. I think that looks cool. So there we go. I'm going to leave it like that. I think I've played with it enough. I'm not using this to its full advantage. The Thrive range is gorgeous and it can be used so much more than I just have, but just I know this week's going to be insane, so I don't want to leave, and I don't have a lot there now, but I'm sure I will by the time we get back from holidays. That's what I'm forgetting. The last little thing is this month's Printable, which is this beautiful page marker, which I'm going to use just on top here. It'll be a quick way to get me to this week when we get back. And I did a video on this while I was away. I will link it down below. It's this month's Printable for the Diary Lovers Club, and I've just laminated mine just for something different and to make it kind of last a little bit longer. So I will link that video down below, but that finishes it off now. I really like that now. That's the finishing touch. I knew something was missing. So that is it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so glad to be back. I did miss you guys a lot. I will get to all of your comments as soon as I possibly can, I promise. So stay tuned. If you did send me a comment while I was away, I will reply to it in the next couple of days. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That way you don't miss anything. I'm not going away for a while now, so you will get the constant output from me I will get the new Thrive notepads very, very soon. So if you are interested in those, I will do a walkthrough as soon as I get them. So stay tuned for those. You can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, on Instagram. If you do want to send me a comment now that I'm home, I will answer you as quickly as I can. If you did like this video, if you do like this decoration, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me do the green one, leave a comment down below. Leave it down there because I want to do the green one. But I don't know if I need a break from Kikki.k for a while. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you want me to do. Otherwise, guys, I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good start of the week. Bye.